I don't want hair all over me.
Really? Okay.
You should agree with that.
Hi, you guys. Davey's trying to tell me how to cut his hair. Hey, so I'll wait for. There's no one here. I'll wait for someone to come up. Did you do it right? Anyway.
Maybe.
So
maybe I did it.
It's not. There's no one watching. Did you do public or private? Oh, there's a thumbs up.
Oh, way public.
Watching. It's not.
They're just like, oh.
Is this flying kite?
Would it be real?
You guys, I missed you. How are you? I decided to go live for reals and not on accident this time. I accidentally went live on this channel a couple days ago, and that was meant for my vlogging channel, but then I was like, maybe I should do a live haircut on Davey. So I'm going to do Davey's haircut. If you guys want to ask questions or just kind of watch as we go, then I'm glad you joined us. Make sure you guys give a thumbs up to the video, because I'm back. I'm doing a video. It's amazing.
Maybe let Coco out. She looks like she wants to
Coco
leave.
is not. Coco does not want a haircut, so we're going to get her out of this room. How have you guys been? What kind of stuff have you guys been doing with hair lately? I kind of fell out of the loop, I'm not going to lie. So I'm just going to start cutting his hair. Maybe you can watch the comments.
Do you want to ask me what I want?
What do you want?
I want that. We're done.
Easy.
Not for reals though. Short. A lot of length hair.
Do you want to take some of the length off though? Or?
A little bit. I like the length, but I want to bring it back to the hard part.
He loves the hard.
I've always loved my hard part.
Is that out or is that still in, you guys?
No, people doing it still.
Tell me, what do you guys think?
I'll do what they say.
None. I have not seen any comments. Oh, there's one. Hi.
Hi. Hard part. Yes or no? Comment right now and we'll do it.
What was the time you did the last person's hair? When was the last time you did someone's hair? 2 weeks ago or like 10 days ago I did my stepdad's hair.
Uncle George.
I've only been doing family.
Do the hard part.
Okay.
I think it would look amazing.
Okay.
No!
No!
That's 2
Life-
against 1.
Life is getting difficult.
Shave it all off. Just stop it.
Yes! Let's do it.
Stop it.
I'm gonna shave it all off. Oh,
Are you really?
I was.
Oh.
Maybe I'm not now.
Wait, hold on. Let's move this.
Okay, wait. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Hard part. Miss you.
You guys are so fun. I am a little rusty here.
Do you have scissors?
Don't say scissors.
I only say scissors because I can't say scissors.
He's turning into his mom now, apparently. Okay, so I'm just gonna use no guard and just have it open. And, because I started with the guard and it was a little bit too long. I think he wants it nice and short. And I'm just fading up the sides. Wow, maybe you guys can kind of help me with this haircut since I'm, like, tell me what you think I should
Do a
do.
mullet?
Do you think I should do a mullet? Like, leave this back long? Oh, that's funny. This is always a hard area, I think, when you're trying to fade from really long to like super short, is right in here, because you have to get that blend, but it's kind of just like an awkward place to live, because then you know when this comes down, it's going to be longer than it, but it doesn't get styled like that, so I just keep brushing that up out of the way. What are you doing?
I was going to go to the live stream on my phone so I could read the comments because I can't look over.
Oh,
Just helping
good.
out, just helping out.
There we go. He's smarter than he looks, guys. Smarter than he looks.
You started the fade really high.
Oh. I did, yeah.
Do you cut your own hair?
No.
Do you think your husband is beautiful?
Yes.
I made that up. I just wanted to see.
Oh. Oh.
I love you.
Thanks.
You both look like each other.
Well,
Compliment
thanks.
for me or diss on you?
You guys, this is even the best. Like having baby read all the comments is the best.
Fading is hard. Try to do my husband's to save money because he's military, but it's so hard.
It is hard. In a pinch, you can, like, thinning shears will help you a little bit, but they will not solve the problem if you have something that's really uneven.
Are you cutting Zayd?
I will cut Zayd's hair today after, yeah.
I am not Zayd, if that's what you're asking.
This is Davey.
What kind of clippers are you using?
These are the Andis Master clippers. They are the only clippers I've ever used, actually. Started in hair school with them. This is like my 4th pair, because I probably could have just kept using the same pair, but
Yes, April is in the zone.
there's a few times where I've dropped them pretty bad, and I just kind of like, it's easier to buy a new pair than it is to send them in and get them fixed. So I should have just sent them in to get them fixed, but
Are you Oregon again?
what does Oregon mean?
Oregon, like the state.
I'm not in Oregon. Am I ever going to go to Oregon again?
No, are you Oregon?
Maybe
Do you have any tips for a person who's never cut a fade before? I'm in cosmetology school.
Okay, so this is your tip. When you go up like this, you're going to flick your wrist. You see how it kind of builds it from short to long? Sorry, I just hit you in the head. Did that hurt?
I like it. I like it.
Okay, when you turn your head, that makes it so I
I'm
can.
reading comments. Your husband is nice looking.
I know. He's very attractive. And then after you've done that little flick, there's going to be a shelf up higher, so you just kind of lift up the hair. Like so.
Eventually, will you start making YouTube videos again?
I don't know. I don't know
Technically,
my
we are
future.
right
I
now.
mean, look, I'm doing one, guys. I don't know what I will do in the future. As soon as we figure that out, we'll probably do it. But I
Javis
just don't know what
TV
it
wants a
is.
shout out.
You just got, is that how you shout out? You just
Yeah.
yell their names really loud?
Just shout it out.
Davey.
Can you clean his neck around the ears with a razor? Please do it.
I can. I can do that.
Team Davey, just because he's reading the live comments.
Woo woo. So,
Life of
another-
Sass says, thank you so much. She's learned so much from you.
Oh, that's so nice. I wish I was doing more right now, but I also feel like there's a lot of knowledge on this channel already. And they're older videos from a year or 2 ago or 3 years ago, but the information is still good. So it's like, I also feel kind of like I hit like a hard place on this channel because I feel like I've done what I know to do, what I'm good at, and it's been done on this channel. And so it's really hard for me to think of like new ideas, especially when I'm not doing hair right now.
Okay,
So-
new question. I'm not good at men's haircut and I'm miserable at the salon I work at. Any tips?
Practice, practice, practice. You have to decide why you're miserable. Are you miserable because you don't like the people there? That's easy to fix, you just move salons. If you're miserable because you don't like the work you're doing, then maybe switch to doing women's hair more. Switch to a salon that has women's hair. I mean, not everyone has to be great at men's haircuts. There's people that are amazing at colors or blow dries or styling, like updos and stuff, and they aren't good at men's haircuts. So you can specialize in an area. If you want to be good at men's haircuts, you just need to practice a lot more and get faster at it. No one's good just overnight.
You cut the whole cut without a guard, says Charlene Miller.
I learned to cut hair without a guard, so it's actually easier for me. I feel like I can blend a lot easier. See this heavy spot right here? Like, just bring it up a little bit and then it's gone. So it's easier for me to go from really short to really long without a guard because I can just kind of blend, lift and blend as I go. And the guard would just take it so short and that line would be just harder to blend in, I feel like.
Haley, are you done with that, or are you going to hear another question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Haley W says, have you ever booth rented? Do you have any tips on how to start booth renting?
I've actually only booth rented. I've never been in a salon where I was commissioned. I got out of hair school and I went straight to a booth rent salon. So that means I had to go and I had to spend like $300 on a hair color line, and I probably invested like $600 on equipment and product for myself. I actually wouldn't suggest to ever commit to a place that doesn't offer booth rent, because I've seen it over and over and over again a million times. Nail techs, hairstylists, anywhere, massage therapists, they get in a place and they're fine at first because their skills are not like top notch. So they feel like they're not really worth, you know what I mean? Like they don't feel like they can charge enough to make it worth it to go to booth rent, or they just don't feel confident enough like they could build a clientele fast enough, so they start in commission. And then as soon as they do build the skill, they get really good at it, and they realize that they are good enough, like as soon as they're like, I am worth more. I should be making all $50 for this haircut instead of only $30. You know what I mean? So then they feel like that, and then they're like, okay, I want to go to booth rent, but if the owner of the salon is like, no, this is commission only, then your only choice is to start all over again. However, it's not such a bad idea, because if that's how you built your skill up and you became confident, because commission salons do usually have a lot more support as far as education, because the owner of the salon is really invested in the employees because they want their salon to be successful. So they'll like dump a lot of knowledge into you. So I mean, it's kind of, if you feel like you've already got to a place where you're ready for booth rent, you either need to convince the owner of your salon that you're ready to do it, and if they don't offer it, then you have to go somewhere else, and it gets sticky, especially if you've signed like a no-compete agreement that you can't work within like a 5-mile radius of that salon or something. So you just have to be careful when you go into it and make sure you're aware of those non-compete agreements and stuff.
You guys, if you're just joining us, I'm taking questions. I'm reading them to April as she cuts my hair.
The question was, how do you start booth rent? I would say you just decide to do it, and you invest the money in yourself, and you find somewhere to work. Sorry, that was really cold. Ooh. I actually don't. I have this razor here, you guys, and I don't have any shaving cream.
What?
Down here.
Do we go get some, or you can answer questions?
Yeah, maybe you should run up and get some.
Do you cut hair out of your house?
Yes. Well, no. I mean, I used to. I don't think we are going to.
We are in our house right now, yes.
Are you going to go and get...
shaving cream? Yeah, you can.
Shake off really good, though. Here, let me just take this off.
Tell them something amazing. Do you want like my professional? We have the can of shaving cream. Let's get that.
No, get your tub.
Oh, okay.
Because that'd be easier for me. So I'm done with the sides of this hair. I need to just like shorten the top a teeny bit and then shave around the edges. How many of you have used a straight edge on people? Is that scary for you guys? It was for me at first, but it's such a closer shave than the little T-edgers, and it really does help the haircut to last a lot longer. There we go. Yeah, it's scary. You're obsessed? Good. So I would just suggest, if you're scared of it, or if you don't even have one, get one and start using it. You can shave balloons if that's less scary for you at first, but get used to doing it, because I'll promise you, that's one thing on men's haircuts. Like someone asked earlier, they don't feel like they're very good at them. If you can find something little like that can make the guy that sat down, maybe you didn't give him the very best haircut, but you did something like really cool extras that made them think, oh, that's like a lot better than I usually get from other places, so I'm going to come back to her. And even if their haircut's not absolutely perfect, they'll probably give you another chance. And I would even be honest with the client and tell them that, like, hey, I I want to make sure that if this isn't perfect for you, then you let me know the little areas that I can do better next time, maybe where it was hard for you to style, so that the next time you come back, we can work on that area and get better at it. Because I think that the longer you do the same person's hair, the better you get at that haircut, because you know their cowlicks and their hair texture, and just you become a lot faster. So maybe keep practicing on the same person. I don't know if you have like a brother or husband or son or something. So I hope you're still watching, because I just thought of that would be really helpful. To just keep trying, notice what you didn't like about that haircut and go back and try to fix it the next time. What's the difference between long layers, short layers, and medium layers? Someone just asked that. Okay, so here's the trick with requesting, like when you go to a stylist or a barber or whatever and you request a certain length of layers, that's really difficult because it's interpreted different. Everyone interprets that different. So I would either bring a picture of what you want, because then like they're like, oh, that's what you want. It's easy for a stylist to look at a picture and know how to cut that haircut. Or you have to be very specific, saying like, I want the first layer to start here. Like I want to keep my hair long and have layers. Is that what you mean by long layers? Or do you want to have layers that are just only in the very ends of your hair so that the pieces are long? You see what I'm saying? Everyone will interpret that different. So just make sure that you either bring a picture or explain in more depth what you meant by that. So, yeah.
You're gonna shave my neck? As a client, is it okay to ask a stylist to adjust a haircut at the end?
I'm going to tell you right now, the best thing for you to do is tell them as soon as you notice. If they start on one side and you're like, oh, that's really long, I'm just not going to say anything, it's probably going to be fine, and it's bugging you the whole rest of the haircut, and then at the very end you're like, actually, can you go shorter? They would much rather you just say something at the very beginning so they don't have to redo the whole haircut. So it's not really that it's not okay, it's just, as a client, you should
But what if
practice.
You don't really know where they're going with it, and you're like, do this, and they're like, okay, give me a second to get it.
I mean, it's always okay to tell them how you feel at the end, that's fine. But just make sure that you tip them really well if they're like, have to do the whole haircut again, because they'll usually be really nice to you. And I mean, it's not really your fault. Sometimes it's their fault. If you were very clear and said, I want it this short, and then they didn't do it, don't be afraid to say something. But at the same time, give them another chance, because when you go back to them, then they'll remember, oh yeah, he likes it a little bit shorter, so I'm going to remember. So it is, especially when you first go to someone, you just need to have, both of you need to have patience. The stylists usually have patience, and the clients need to have patience, because maybe it'll take a couple times going to that stylist before you actually get like the perfect haircut that you love.
Okay, Scott Nick says, where'd it go? I always cut skin around the ears when I use the razor. How do I stop that?
You know what? That is really hard. Like, here.
Are you don't have to cut to show them.
I'm gonna cut his ear off just to show you guys.
You don't have to do that.
No, that's
I got that
hard.
wet for you. I got it wet for you.
Thanks,
You can
honey.
do your thing.
Wow. That's nice. Thank you. Except for, yeah, that's perfect. So, I'm just gonna put this all around the edges. You have to be really careful. So, if you keep cutting people, maybe just skip around the ears and just do like the rest. Like you can do the sideburns, because that's really easy. That's just a straight down. And you need a towel to wipe them. So.
How many years has it been since you started cutting hair?
So on the ear, on the right ear. Okay, where are you going?
I don't know.
Don't go like this away from me, because then I can't reach you. He's scared of the razor.
Tip for clients.
Tip for clients, don't run away from your
Don't run
stylist.
away from
So maybe, are you not going like this, like reverse hand, isn't that what that's called? Around the ear. Hi, Ender.
Hi, Ender.
Come here. You want to say hi to everybody?
Oh, hi.
Say hi, everybody.
Right there, Ender. Say hi,
Are
guys.
you playing with Ambry?
Yeah, I'm babysitting him.
Ambry's babysitting you. Okay, go play with her.
Okay, let him play. We're almost done.
I'm
You're doing good, Ambry.
Daddy, my real
She's
buddy.
annoying you?
Dear on me.
Did you say she's annoying you?
Yes.
Annoying.
Hey, but they're real.
Okay, go play with your real money.
No!
Do you want to play on an iPad?
Yeah.
Oh wait, that was a really...
Sorry, I don't have any iPads.
We don't. Here's Mom's phone. Go play on Mom's phone. Go play on Mom's phone. Go make sure he doesn't call anyone or something. Okay, so you see like I got her on the ear there.
Close that door.
Oh yeah.
Can I try one?
There we go. So the back part of the ear, I wouldn't really worry that too much about that. If you're scared of getting back there, then don't get back there. They're not gonna care. You can do that with the little razors if you're scared of it. But the neckline, guys will love this if you do this for them, you guys. Keep your fingers out of there.
Out of it.
Seriously, have any of you ever had someone stick their finger right up into your business when you're cutting and cut their finger? I've done that before. I cut my sister-in-law's hair and she kept reaching her hand on her bangs going like this to see if they were long enough while I was cutting them. And I was like, every time she'd do it, I'd be like, oh my gosh. And I was going to cut one time and she went to do it and I cut her finger and I felt so bad, but I was like kind of glad that it happened because I was like, stop putting your finger in my business.
Okay, advice for being a female barber in a small town.
You know what? You just need to
Just do your thing.
do a good job.
Be confident.
Yeah. Do a good job and do things like the razor. Don't be afraid of things like this.
You want to turn me so they can watch?
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of you.
Yes, you are so scared right now.
I eat razors for breakfast.
You do? So on this one, you have to do the reverse to keep the razor flat. Because if you tried to go like this, the ear would be in the way, right? So you do, and I don't need to shave all the way down because he's going to go shave today. And then on the ear, this one, you just kind of get in there with the tip of it and be really careful.
You should have smacked her hand away like an old grandma would if you were sneaking cookies.
I should have. I eventually... I kept thinking she was going to get the point because I was like, stop. And then she just kept... Oh, it wasn't even her hair. I was cutting... The memory got skewed a little bit. I was actually cutting my brother's hair. That's what it was. I was cutting my brother's hair and his wife kept sticking her fingers in it to see. And I was like in the middle of cutting it and she like stuck her fingers in there and I cut her. That's what it was. There you go. Go play. Alarms going off on the phones. What are you guys doing today for President's Day? How many of you guys are working in the salon?
What Lucy Wilson says, what would you do if your kid is afraid of having their hair cut? He's petrified of the sound of clippers.
You know what? That is really common actually. So you could either go to a longer haircut that doesn't require clippers, just have them get a cut with scissors. Or I've actually worked with a lot of kids like this. So what we've done with kids that, like the mom just wanted them to get a short haircut, if they're autistic or something, because autistic kids usually have a problem with that, because the noise really bothers them. At that point, you either just let their hair be longer, or I've had to have the mom and dad kind of hold them down. But that's like terrifying and horrible. It just makes it worse. So my favorite thing to do is to try to make it not scary for them. If they're flipping out to where they can't even reason with you, then there's not much you can do. But if you can get to where they understand what's going on and make it funny in a game, like I've turned them on and let them touch it and tell them that it tickles. I mean, there's things like that you can do. But I don't know, you have to really get down to the real reason of why they're freaking out. Because my nephew was freaking out. We thought it was because of the sound of the clippers, because whenever we turned him on, he'd flip. It turns out he didn't like the itchy hairs on him. So once we got to the bottom of it being really that he didn't like the itchy hairs on him, we got the vacuum out and we said the sucking machine, which is a really good name, is gonna suck up all the hairs as I cut them. And the sound of the vacuum was so much louder than the sound of the clippers that I don't think you really noticed the clippers. But my sister-in-law held the vacuum and just sucked up the hair while I was cutting his hair, and it solved the problem because there wasn't any hair falling on him to drive him crazy.
I have a question about the art behind you and where you got it.
That was made for me by an artist, and I
put it in the
cannot.
salon tour. No,
There is a
I'm
link
gonna
in
put
the
a
salon.
link.
No, there is a link
in the salon tour. Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah, so
find
go to the
her
salon tour.
Salon tour.
Oh, and another tip is give the kids the squirt bottle and let them squirt you. If you're like a mom or even a hairstylist, I would rather get my face and whole body like squirt with the squirt bottle the whole time and let the kids sit there and laugh at me hysterically than have them screaming and crying and traumatized for my haircut. So that's been something that gave me a ton of success with kids that are afraid of haircuts also. And singing songs with them, especially little kids like 2 and 3 year olds. They're just scared because it's a new situation. So if you can make it fun, singing ABCs or whatever you need to do, just do it.
My son has like 5 cowlicks all over his head. Any advice?
Lucky. That's hard. Have you tried thinning shears? I know that like, don't shave it. Yeah, Davey would just say shave it.
Shave it.
Give up and shave it. I would say if you haven't already invested in some thinning shears, invest in some thinning shears, because in those spots where it kind of gets a little crazy, you can adjust it with the thinning shears a little bit, just to get rid of some of the pattern in there.
What flat iron do you use?
GHD is my favorite flat iron. Love it.
Any advice for baby hairs around my face that stick up?
Wow.
Hi, Zaid.
There's Can you guys believe my baby is this big
Go with her
already?
maintenance. She did good.
You did good. Did see baby say we were eating?
Mommy, are you done?
Daisy.
We are almost done.
Okay.
She has to go gum. Say hi, Evie. Look, say hi. Hi. Say
Hi.
Okay, Zaid, we're almost done. Can you go out for 5 more
You're going to
minutes?
take
Over my maintenance. I've been doing it for like an hour.
Good job.
We need a little bit more
Am I
help.
done with my maintenance?
Yeah, but you just need a babysitter until we're done with the video. So hurry and go out, and then we'll do it.
Will that be the rest of my chores?
Mm-hmm.
What video?
Because I worked my butt off trying
We are.
to.
Daisy, we're live right now. Do you want to come say hi?
Hi.
You want to say hi, Zaid? We're live.
TV say hi.
And this is why I'm not doing hair videos anymore, guys.
Hi.
Don't let her touch it.
Say hi.
You get to see firsthand.
Hi.
Say hi, Evie.
Instead of hair videos I had in the pantry and eat snacks.
Hi. Hi.
Okay, everybody
Okay,
go
everyone out.
upstairs. We'll be done in 5 minutes. Love you guys.
You guys, okay, go out so we can finish. Daisy, get out of here.
Okay, Amber, see ya. Hi.
Dad knows his haircut's gonna get ruined if I can't think.
Okay, Amber, go out and close the door. Thanks, guys.
Are you nervous, honey? I'm just like chopping.
It's just hair.
Mm,
It's just
it'll
hair.
grow back, right? The top didn't really need a ton. I'm gonna do a little bit of texturizing, but.
Don't say.
Alright, I think we are almost done, you guys. Thanks for hanging out on the live chat. This was really fun. Live broadcasting. I will try to do it in the future when we're dealing with hair.
Follow me on Instagram and I'll post a picture of my haircut.
Yes.
At Davey,
DAVEY
_ Oregon. I will post a picture. I just gave myself a shout out. How you like that?
That's the benefits of being live. Can't edit it out. Just kidding, I never did any of my editing. Davey actually filmed and edited all of my videos. So we were always working together. But we've always been working together since we first got married.
The difference between a good haircut and a bad haircut is 2 weeks.
That is a funny little saying, but I don't believe so.
What's the name of your haircut? Billy. Hi, Billy. Welcome back. Are we doing the hard part?
Oh, I forgot about that. Let's do it. This side, right? Okay, let's Let's get this.
Okay, we'll keep rolling. Do you want to show the camera so they can see the hard part in action?
See, what would I do without Davey? He's the one that always thinks about the camera angles and stuff. I'm just trying to blend this section that will be down a little bit better.
Hi, Daisy.
So much of the way I cut hair is just looking at how the hair's laying and adjusting accordingly. I mean, if you try too hard to go by perfection and rules, everyone's hair is different, everyone's head is shaped different, and everyone's got different cowlicks. You kind of just have to see what doesn't look right and fix it. Let's move this whole thing over here.
Hold on, let me adjust the camera a little bit.
Like, don't stand up. Okay.
Mommy.
Okay, that's called Davey's gonna go tell all the kids to get away from the door so we can't hear him. Adjust the camera. Let's be real. This is a really long live stream. We're going on 31 minutes, you guys. See, this is why though. Like, I used to be a lot faster at haircuts, but then the kids interrupted me for 10 minutes. I would have been done. But I do love them. They're fun. Wouldn't trade it for the world, guys. Wouldn't trade it for the world. Please do these more. I will try to do these more. I am not doing a ton of hair, so maybe when I do like Daisy's and Ambry's haircuts and stuff, I can live stream them. Because a lot of the stress of this was also that he was editing and having to go through all the footage and stuff, so I think live would be a lot easier. And it's fun to talk to you guys, so.
Okay, where are we at? Hard part?
No, you're just, yeah, I'm just adjusting it a little bit more. Oh!
I'm here.
When you moved, it just made me take a big chunk out of your hair. Okay, here we go.
What style is this haircut?
I think that a lot of people called it a pompadour with a hard part.
So a palm part?
Palm part. A hard palm part.
What is the art behind you?
That scissors, the shears, is that what you're asking about? Where did we even get that? Camille, the girl.
Somebody we know, maybe somebody.
Okay, so the girl that decorated my salon, her name was Camille, and she has a company called Styling Sense, and she found the artist to make that for me. And I cannot find my thinning shears. Oh, there they are.
Any advice?
And I put a link of it on the hair channel. If you guys want one, he can print you one.
Wilkie ways are on. I've been cutting Ethan's hair for a year now. I still can't use a comb at the same time.
Well, that's just going to be practicing. Okay, so I think we're ready for the hard part. Here we go.
Remember the first time I had you do this, you were so nervous?
Well, yeah, I think it was, they never had me do this in hair school where you actually like cut into the actual hair lines, like past the hairlines. So it was a little bit scary. And I remember being like, don't move. And I think the first time I did it was on a video. And let's just say that it's possible that there was a lot of editing on that video because I was like, okay, wait, I'm scared. So it is nice to be able to do it on someone that you know.
I want to see the back of your haircut. I think they're talking about you.
It's just long. Can you see it? I don't know.
Yeah. Scoot over towards me a little bit.
So.
There it is.
Yeah. It's just long layers. Who was talking about that earlier?
Tips for getting through hair school.
Hang on tight. Hair school's not always the funnest. Okay, hold still, baby. I don't think they can see. There we go. Hold still right there. Little movements with the razor. Keep thinking like, what if I cut you on the live stream? I'm like
Okay.
getting nervous.
I usually do the shears first.
You mean the clippers?
Yeah.
I was just thinking that too. See, I don't even remember what we're doing now because I'm trying to talk and everything.
Just throwing that out there.
He's that annoying client that thinks they know everything.
What? A wise sensei once told me to make the suggestion before it's too late. You don't have to do the whole thing over again. A wise person. So.
Okay. I think we got it. But your hair was wet, so it didn't really cut that well now, so. It's okay. We'll just make it up as we go. Okay, now I gotta squirt you again. And then get some more shaving cream on there. Alright, here we go.
I don't think we can see a ton. Not a super good angle on the camera.
Well, it's a live stream, so. There's a video where I actually teach how to do this, but if you really don't know what I'm doing, you can go watch that.
Love you guys.
Okay, I hear kids crying, so I think we have to be done. You are all done. He's gonna go style his hair and then he's going to post a picture on his Instagram of a finished product.
Follow me.
So, thanks for watching, guys.
Welcome back, April, Hair 101. Welcome back.
We'll see you guys later.
See
Bye.
you later.